So, we stopped writing it for the kids about 50 episodes in. The next 400 episodes were just so that the parents wouldn't turn the TV off. Everything else has been to help parents get through and to watch him literally descend into madness every episode because Robin is just so much about don't touch my stuff. Why aren't you doing it the right way, the way that it's supposed to be? And we all just sit there and go like, you crazy. And we must have watched that clip over and over, just dying laughing, and literally immediately made an episode about how much people hate Teen Titans Go.
You're watching convention coverage.
Awesome. Well, we're waiting on Mr. Babyhand, Scott Menville.
We don't gotta wait.
Any minute.
We don't gotta wait. I think you guys need to sing the Waffle song with the crowd.
Exactly. Let's see. Does everybody know the words?
The lyrics are really hard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Waffles, 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 waffles. Hey.
I mean, I feel like they could have sung louder.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna just call you out for shaking your head as grown people sing Waffles. Don't you judge? Don't you judge? Okay, that's better. Wait a.
All right.
I'm telling you, I'll bring you up here. I'll waffle you up, man.
Sure hope no one's recording that for the internet.
Cyborg says, I'll waffle you up.
What does that mean?
Oh, Lord, that's going to become a thing.
That's what I was
It's on the dark web already.
Who is your favorite Teen Titans villain?
Ooh.
Slave. Slave.
I think if Cyborg is being honest, it's probably Jinx. Jinx. He loves a bad girl. I tried to get Blackfire on my side too, but the writers wouldn't go for it. So it's Jinx right now. I like some pink hair.
I like Slade. I like Trigon. I really love the Mad Mod episode. Like that one just, as far as villains go, that was such a dope villain.
It was an incredible, just style-wise.
Right?
Like we went off the rails on that episode. Did
you guys like the OG Teen Titans?
Yeah, and just the fact that we had Mr. McDowell from A Clockwork Orange playing,
so surreal,
Mad Mod,
right?
is so crazy to me. I was so starstruck. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
and I was so excited to ask him how they shot that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did they use? He's like, nope, they really did that, and it really hurt for hours.
Oh, can you imagine?
Damn,
that's crazy.
That's commitment.
That is commitment, man.
We have another question, actually.
Oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, the tiniest hands in the world, Scott Menville.
I do not.
Actually. This is DIY, man. We had to find our own way over here with no escort. They handed me this. They gave, and it's an honor to meet you, Tara Strong. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, they brought. Wow! You guys got placards and everything.
I made that for you. I love you as Bubbles and Timmy Turner. Also.
How did you carry those with your baby hands?
There you go.
For the last time, I do not have baby hands.
Hey, no big deal, but you know what they say about people who have baby hands.
Actually, we have a question from Ian, which is Robin aware he has tiny baby hands?
I don't know how he couldn't know. We tell him all the time.
Ian. What do you say I ditch these four and team up with you?
See, he just completely avoided it.
I mean, it's the only reason you were able to save the day, because of your tiny, itty-bitty little baby hands.
But he can pick up small things.
Exactly. Whenever I need a toothpick, I'm always like, hey, Robin.
Whenever I drop an eyelash, I'm like, hey, Robin.
Exactly.
Well, you know what they say about guys with small hands? A bigger heart. Thank you.
Now you gotta.
Y'all can't clap for him making up like sayings. Nobody's ever said that.
What was your favorite episode in the show to make, and were there any funny bloopers that you remember?
Oh my gosh!
Some of the bloopers make it into the final on Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. No. We there are so many things that we blurred out that end up in the show. I mean, Beast Boy didn't start off calling Raven Mama, until Greg started calling Tara Mama, and next thing you know, he's always like Mama this and Mama that, and now it's just a part of who Beast Boy is.
It's because we're all part of Mother Earth. Mama.
This is the kind of I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that Greg would say, and then next thing you know, Beast Boy is like Mama Earth, baby.
That's
I
right.
mean, the most bloopers were probably from you on the Pig Latin episode.
Oh my God.
Greg Cipes did not make friends with the Pig Latin.
No.
I can barely speak English.
My brain was like pouring out of my ears trying to watch him, listen to him get this Pig Latin out. It was crazy.
Yeah,
absolutely
I think
nuts.
we were crying laughing.
Oh
during
my
that
God.
one.
You know what's cool though? Like, we're not supposed to break, which is like laughing in the middle of a scene. And for the most part, we're professionals, I guess. But like, every now and then one of us will make the others break. A couple months ago we were recording something and Tara, like on both takes, was doing this character that wasn't even Raven, and like every time I just I'm like, I'm sorry, I blew the take, but it's just like they do stuff that just cracks.
Yeah, we all do that. I blow both your guys' takes. All of you guys. They make me laugh so much.
Oh my gosh! When the night begins to shine, you remember that there was a bird, like a hawk, that was like going caw 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 caw. So that was Scott, and I'm just sitting back like this, and he's like caw 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 caw. And it was like he was in a full like heave doing this thing, and I'm just sitting there turning blue, trying not to laugh. But
I have a video. One of you shot a video and texted it to me after. Yeah, caw 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 caw.
So ridiculous. This is our job.
They want us to know what your favorite aspects of working on the original show and Go are.
Obviously, the best aspect is that they kept us, right?
Yeah.
From the OG to Go. I don't think it would have worked if it was suddenly some new weird show. It's us being ridiculous.
Yeah. The cool thing about the old show is that it let us, play like a normal superhero show and then get really serious at times and then also get really silly. And I think that because we were able to, all five of us were able to be versatile in our acting chops, whether it was dramatic or comic or just kind of straight action superhero stuff. One of the things that Lisa, who's our voice director, Lisa Schaefer, she's like, you know what? People don't know how hard it is to be as loud and screamy as you guys all are. You all can do it. And I was like, I never even thought of that. And she was like, no, it's like, it's hard to find people who can just like crank it and actually do it while acting. And I never thought about that, but all of us, from all of us here, and then Starfire, when she like absolutely loses it, to be able to go from that sweet little thing to you do that everybody has that kind of range within them, from just loud to soft, to from comedic to dramatic, and it made it easy for us to. The best thing about it is that from the very beginning, except since maybe all five of us had always been working together in the booth, and I think we all fed off of that energy, and I think it's a reason why we're still doing it after 20 years, Yeah.
For Scott,
Yeah.
Huge Robin fan from JoJo.
Thank you, JoJo.
How did you get the role of voicing Robin?
I auditioned for it like they all, my wonderful, beautiful friends, family here did. We all auditioned. I think, Tara, do you remember if we did pre-reads or did Andrea just bring us straight in to producers?
I think it was straight in.
Andrea Romano, love her, one of the best voice directors in the business. She'd known me since I was a kid. I'd worked on a pup named Scooby-Doo with her and Flintstone Kids and a bunch of stuff. So I didn't have to pre-read, which usually you have to read once before you get a callback. She brought me straight into producers, and I came in and I auditioned for Beast Boy, and I did a really good Beast Boy. And when I showed up to the session and saw Greg, I'm like, oh, he does a really great Beast Boy. So there's only one Beast Boy, and that's Greg Cipes. But yeah, I basically showed up and did kind of a younger version of my own voice for Robin. He's supposed to be 15, so talking up in here. And Andrea loved what I was doing, but gave me the note to add a little bit of Clint Eastwood. For you younger kids, you can ask your parents who that is. So I added a little bit of Clint Eastwood, and you get Robin.
Hey, good story. I like that.
But I love Tara's audition story because once you make a choice and walk out, like that's kind of it. You kind of like live or die by what you did, but Tara had some confidence, and you did what?
Well, because I was already doing Batgirl for the same people that were in that booth, and I was also doing like 5 other tragic teenagers at the time, like Sharina Wickett from, not Recess, it'll come to me, Ingrid Third from Fillmore, Kylie from Extreme Ghostbusters. I was like, how many tragic teenage girls are they gonna buy, like, for me? And I just didn't really know how I was gonna make her different, and I thought I was, like you were saying you did a good Beast Boy, I thought I was gonna book Starfire because the character description said she's a grown-up Bubbles. So that's me, right? and then I did Raven, just focusing on my acting, not thinking about the voice, but it does sound a lot like Batgirl, same people. So I walked out and I'm like, I'm never gonna get that if I do that. And I just had this crazy last minute idea that she had this vocal fry under every single word, like really weird. And I said to Andrea, can I try one more thing as I was passing her?
Wait, let me interrupt. And that's rare. Like usually if an actor's like, wait, I have another idea. After they've already left, it's usually like, thanks, no, you were great. So like that's...
I'm so grateful that she did because like, it wasn't my idea. It was like Raven from wherever she is, you know, using me as a conduit to give love to you guys. And she's like, this is my voice, get back in there. And I'm so grateful because, you know, what Khary was saying when we meet y'all at cons, like it's so special to see people dressed as our characters, saying how much these characters mean to them, that they felt alone before they saw these guys and had someone to relate to, and it's like she feels so important. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. You know, there was a girl at a con and she was dressed as Raven and she was talking and I look over and her mom is bawling, which happens a lot, but this was like really big crying, so I like checked on her and she was saying that her daughter is nonverbal, severely autistic, hasn't spoken in 5 years, and when she heard you were coming, she hasn't shut up. And I was like, wow, Raven did that.
Yeah.
So I taught her everything she knows.
How similar / different are you from the characters you play?
We're not different at all, bro.
Yeah, no, I would say that that Beast Boy and Greg, the only difference is one is green. And I'm not even sure if I honestly, if you shave the beard down, I feel like there's some green under there.
It's true.
I feel like I'm a lot like Raven, and like I love magic. I love my alone time and meditating and purple, and not putting up with from people. I'm sorry about the children in the room. But I'm definitely more outgoing. I'm a big believer in like laws of attraction and being in a good mood.
Right.
Like being happy and positive.
You actually have a little bit of Starfire in you too.
Yeah. Starfire Raven.
There you go.
Yeah. I feel like the reason I got Cyborg is because I really didn't have to do much acting. They put me in front of the microphone, and I was like, "You gonna pay me for this? This is amazing!" And I tend to think of myself as a pretty exuberant fellow. So I feel like I just kind of fell right into it. Cyborg was my first voiceover audition, my first voiceover job, really, and so it felt like I wasn't doing too much as far as putting on a character. I feel like I started to do that more after Cyborg. Yeah.
I would say I'm kind of like Robin in that I can get very laser focused and obsess on things, sometimes for the good, and sometimes for not so good. Like a minute ago, I was sitting here going, I gotta get some water. When will it seem rude if I get up and go get some? No, nobody's gonna care. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go get water. So
I think the cool thing about this group of people is that they weirdly do embody the characters that they're playing. Scott, if I wish that you could all be in the booth sometimes to watch Scott work. He leads by example. He puts out so much energy, and the thing is that they put a lot on Robin's character because he is the lead of the show, and so and to watch him literally descend into madness every episode because Robin is just so much about don't touch my stuff. Why aren't you doing it the right way, the way that it's supposed to be? And we all just sit there and go like, you crazy. Something wrong with you. You need help. And he's like, there's nothing wrong with me. And I swear to God, I feel like he goes in like 5 pounds heavier every episode, and by the end is just like shrunk down 5 pounds lighter because of all he puts into it.
I can confirm, I actually think Scott is the only one that works on the show.
Right?
I had a full head of hair before I voiced Robin. It all came out!
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Khary, you're a close second for yelling, man. They make you yell a lot.
They do. There's very little whispering that happens when Cyborg is around. It's true.
I'm so happy Raven never really yells.
Oh my! Tara sits back, kind of relaxed and chill, and every once in a while just says whatever, but literally adds like just the she's like the I don't know the sprinkles on top that just make it all work. But she is literally doing as little as possible.
Whatever.
A true master.
Is Robin more of a Dick Grayson or Damian Wayne in Teen Titans?
I thought he was going to say head.
See what I have to put up with, Titans. All right. Well, I've gotten to voice Damian Wayne in some of the Lego movies, which is great, with Tara and Khary and these guys being in some of those too. But I was always told I was never allowed to say which Robin Teen Titans Robin is. However, we do in the original series find out that he becomes Nightwing, and Nightwing has been in Teen Titans Go, so I mean, it's kind of...
I mean, at this point, all Robin should be you. I'm just saying that to the universe. So I think Scotty should get to play every time there's a Robin. Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Dick Grayson.
Cameron wanted to know, what was your first impressions when you all got to meet each other for the first time?
Good question.
Oh, wow.
Man, I remember when Greg first leaned over to me. We were sitting in a semicircle, as you do, at Warner Brothers Animation Studios back when it was at the Sherman Oaks Galleria, and he was like, "Dude, I've never done this before," and I was so thankful he said that because I had never done it either, and I was like, "Dude, that's crazy. I never done this before." before in my life. This is crazy. And then we finished the episode, and I was just thankful that I didn't get fired, and was hoping that maybe I'd be able to do some more episodes. And we decided to go and get something to eat at the Cheesecake Factory right down the way. And Tara was on the phone, and she was like, "Khary, you're pretty good. Would you who's representing you?" And I was like, "I don't have any represent." And before I could even finish, she was like, "That's crazy." And she got on the phone and she got me an agent like in 5 seconds. Like in 5 seconds. And then she said, "Khary, I don't know if you know this or not, but this doesn't happen every day. This right here that just happened, this episode that we just did, this is going to be big. Trust me, this doesn't happen every day." And I was like, all right, big talking girl, whoever, whatever, And we went and we had a great time and ate and hung out. And damn if she wasn't as right as could be. I remember it was like maybe 6 or 7 years later, and we're not even doing the old show anymore. We're doing Teen Titans Go, and I pulled everybody aside and I was like, "Guys, do you remember Scooby-Doo when we were kids? We're Scooby-Doo." It was when I was a kid, I know that there was a time that Scooby-Doo wasn't around, but I don't remember it. And I was like, there are kids now who are like, I know that there was a time when Teen Titans wasn't a thing, but I do not remember it in my life that being the case. And it was like, it's been 20 years. There are kids who were like 8 years old when Teen Titans came out, and now they're almost 30. And that's just crazy to me. And that what they don't know is that we put subliminal in that cartoon so that 20 years later they would come to SacAnime. It's crazy.
This was all a plan.
It's all part of our plan.
It's a pyramid scheme, baby.
To get that pyramid scheme money. But yeah, this is just so awesome, and it's amazing to be sitting here with like such beautiful people. But also, when we started doing Teen Titans, we didn't have these conventions. There was maybe a Star Trek convention that I had heard of, but they weren't really doing these Comic-Con conventions like this. And the cool thing is to watch you guys grow up and come and see us and look in our eyes, and I can see the little kid that was sitting in front of their TV. Honestly, man, it makes me emotional because you kids are the reason. You kids are the reason that we were able to make an impact. And I'm just so glad you're here. I'm so glad that if there was nothing else that you guys could connect with, that you guys could connect with us. It's really cool, and it means the world. And I'm glad that we're doing this today.
And a shout out to the parents who came up on the OG series and then introduced their kids to Go, or their kids introduced them to Go. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Because just so you know, we stopped writing it for the kids about like 50 episodes in. The next 400 episodes were just so that the parents wouldn't turn the TV off. We see you. We see you.
From the original Teen Titans animated series, what was your favorite episode that focused on your individual characters?
Good. Man, I loved my Cyborg episodes. I loved Cyborg the Barbarian. I loved Winner Take All, when I got to beat up Keith David. Not many people get to say they get to beat up Keith David, and that was pretty cool. Some of his parts where they were gonna make him into a full robot, that actually freaked me out a little bit. I had nightmares after that one. I had to cuddle my little plush cyborg and tell him it's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna make you a full robot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love Nevermore.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anytime Raven's confronting Dad, it was pretty special. And Colors the Raven, of course, like to play all the different parts of who she could be and personality-wise was really fun.
Yeah.
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 Okay, that one too. Why not?
Yeah,
she
you
likes
should.
ponies. She probably likes poo.
Absolutely. Comes out next year.
What?
Do you have a favorite episode, Scotty?
Yeah, I think from the original series, I loved Haunted. I loved the ones where
was great.
Robin was fighting with Slade. And then there was an episode that was not even based around Robin. It was a Starfire episode called Truck, where it was all about racism without ever mentioning the word racism. And it's done so beautifully. What is your line when she comes? You're like, I know how you feel.
Yeah. Somebody's picking on you, and because of where you're from or how you look, and if you punch him in the face, it'll just prove that everything that he's been saying about you is true. And she's like, and Starfire, I wish Hynden was here because in that beautiful voice of hers, she would say, you know what it's like to be looked down upon because of who you are. And he was like, yeah, of course I do.
You assume the writers are going to say something about skin color, but you say, of course you do.
I'm half robot.
Half robot. It was so well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that was a
great.
great episode. And then Teen Titans Go, they're all my favorite. I mean, they let us go nuts in there. I mean, Tara will ad-lib something, and then I'll ad-lib something to that, and then Khary will ad-lib something, and they're like, yeah, that's funny, let's put it in.
Yeah. No, it was great. The night begins to shine. I love that we created an entire new world from like 7 seconds of a song it was Cyborg's alarm clock. We played it for like 7 seconds, and then Hynden was like, "What is that song? Play that song again." And we play, and before you know it, we played it a few times, and then they came back with an entire episode, and now I think we've got 15 episodes of just The Night Begins to Shine. So it's awesome.
Night Begins to Shine Funko Pops.
Yeah. Those are sick too.
I also love 400 when they drew us talking to ourselves.
Yes.
In the 400 episode.
Yeah. We'd never been animated as ourselves in the booth. That was awesome.
It was also so accurate.
It was perfect.
I'm still animated.
Which Titan would be the hardest to live with as a roommate, and why?
I mean, that's a stupid question. It is obviously Robin.
Sounds horrible.
I mean, even Robin would agree that he is the most "don't touch my stuff" person in the tower. Yeah. No, I think. I guess Beast Boy is probably the grossest.
Yeah.
Hey.
And the most annoying. He's the most annoying.
Yeah, I think Raven would be the easiest to live with because she just is kind of chill, goes to her own space, don't get in her way. She won't do anything to you,
It's funny,
Robin would be a nightmare to live with.
Yeah, he'd be a nightmare. To think of it from your characters, okay, obviously we'll say Beast Boy. But when I really start thinking about it, the thought of one of us not being there makes me so sad that I don't even want to verbalize.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just love these people so much.
Yeah, because the nice thing is that, if there is no trash can, you can just throw stuff into Beast Boy's room,
What the heck?
Nice.
Of all the DC heroes and villains to show up in the Teen Titans show, is there any hero or villain you wish showed up?
You know what? I wish that Batman would show up, but just really drunk.
He was in the movie.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, was he in the movie?
Yeah.
Did he say anything? He didn't say anything.
I think he did say it.
I mean, he shows up. He's every once in a while you see him on Teen Titans Go, and he's with he's with Commissioner Gordon in the car, just cackling. And I guarantee, I'm telling you, they both had edibles, and they're just sitting, and they're just like, because that's all they do is laugh when we drive by. So yeah,
well, my favorite Batman did show up in an episode of Teen Titans Go. Kevin Conroy got to do it. Absolutely. So what a loss, that beautiful soul.
I know, man, amazing.
We have a fan who actually wanted to ask about adulting, Michelle. As a fan who's also a mom, I appreciate all the educational content in the show. You've taught kids about not using garbage fonts, the dangers of the share economy, and why the 80s is the best decade. I'm wondering, Are there any other lessons in adulting you would like to see the writers work into an episode to help out the kids watching the show?
Dude, we explained how buying a house and putting it in escrow. We have gone so far. I'm telling you, maybe the first 25, 40 episodes were for the kids. Everything else has been to help parents get through. You know, we know that you're about to lose it. Go away for a little bit. We're gonna tell your kids something crazy, and but also like just put little things, little bon mots from the '90s and the '80s and now from the 2000s to just help you guys get through, and you'd be like, wait, who are they talking about?
Yeah.
Did they just mention Oral Hershiser? Yeah, exactly. Just crazy stuff. Like how to program a VCR.
Basically, you don't need to go to school anymore. Just watch Teen Titans Go.
You know why that happened, right? All the educational ones?
Yeah.
Because we got a review early on, and a reviewer was like, the voice actors are good, but this show does absolutely nothing to redeem itself, to teach children anything. So our writers and producers are like, all right, we'll do one about pyramid schemes. We'll teach kids about real estate investing. We'll be educational.
Exactly. No,
let's not forget I punched President Nixon in the face. For taking us off the gold standard.
So what's your idea?
What's my idea?
Yeah, they asked for an idea.
Man, I'm not giving them ideas. You can give me an idea.
I just like the randomness of it, so I thought you have something genius to say. Scott, do you have anything genius?
I mean, I can't second guess these guys. We had an episode called The Groover about a suitcase where Titans are going down the river doing their business in a suitcase. And that all happened because one of our producers took a rafting trip in the Grand Canyon, and I guess you're not allowed to leave anything there. So I can't even second guess. I'm like, what? We're doing this? But like, I don't know. I can't. I'll leave it to our genius writers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, speaking of pyramid schemes, do the Teen Titans pay taxes?
I do.
Greg's like, don't look into my finances. Everything is above board. I promise you.
Bitcoin, baby.
Robin is very conservative fiscally. Probably.
Yeah, no, Cyborg has invested heavily in Funko Pop. He is a fanboy to the nth degree. He has all the Arcane. He has all the Danganronpa. He has all of the Death Note. He goes hard. He goes hard.
Is that how you pay taxes?
He's doing a shell game with the IRS with that answer.
Exactly. It's all, yes.
Allow me to reiterate, I pay all my taxes.
What is your favorite song in Teen Titans Go? And what was it like recording a song with Michael Bolton? Waffles.
That was so funny.
Michael who?
Yeah. Yeah, because we recorded what's the song called? It's a Upbeat Inspiration. Thank you, sir. That's it.
We just got to ask them everything.
Exactly.
They know everything.
And it started off. We were trying to get Michael McDonald.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I was in the booth and I was doing a bad Michael. I was like, hey, I want to sing like this, and we were like, let's try and get Michael McDonald, and he didn't want to do it, and then they were like, but Michael Bolton said he would, and I was like, that might be even better, and he was just so awesome.
Yeah, the music from the feature was really good. The music in the show is hilarious, but I thought the music in the feature was good.
When the sequence when we did with the Lion King where it was like yeah. And
I'm surprised Disney let Warner Brothers do that.
I know. It was awesome. We must have just been able to get around the copyright or something because I don't think they would have let him do that otherwise. But it was awesome.
Don't beat me up, Raven, but I love Fade Away.
Oh, yeah.
Fade Away is good, man.
I mean, you guys are so hilarious when you sing. Pyramid Scheme Money is such a hilarious song.
Making that money, that pyramid scheme money.
But it also like hits. Like it's a good song.
Yeah.
Hold on, but let's go to the Teen Titans rap because Raven's usually like that. But Raven drops some bars in that rap.
Yeah, Raven is the best rapper.
Absolutely.
I think Robin's the best rapper.
What superpower would you like to have the most?
Mine.
Yeah, I think I would want Raven's powers. Raven, at the end of the day, if I can't scare the living out of somebody, then what's the point?
I mean, she does have everything. She gets to fly, and she has magic and make portals. And she's
portals. You know what I mean?
We had an episode.
Never have to take an Uber again.
We had an episode of Go, and our characters were falling, and they wanted a noise when we hit the ground. I'm like, but I can fly. Yeah. Like, why would I be like, wah? Yeah. I wouldn't hit the ground.
She don't hit the ground. Always floating.
I think I'd just settle for any superpower.
I definitely would not want Robin's. Definitely. Because he has none.
Sure, rub it in, animal boy.
On the episode of Teen Titans Go, where Control Freak explained why he canceled the previous Teen Titans, what were your reactions?
Oh my God, that was hilarious. First of all, Control Freak is such a good villain.
I know, he's so good.
Polinsky, Alex Polinsky is so brilliant in that
so
character.
Awesome.
And how hilarious that we're making fun of ourselves. I think that was genius.
Yeah, I love how much Teen Titans Go leans into whatever hate was on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, and that was just Aaron and Michael who created the show. They made a joke, and the thing is that those guys have a really dry sense of humor. So if you're talking to them, you don't know that they're joking. And one of their first interviews, someone was like, "So did you guys ever look at the old Teen Titans show to get any inspiration?" And they were like, "No, we never looked at it. We barely really heard of it." And there was a kid who went on YouTube so angry. He was so angry. He was like, "They never even watched it, you guys. They never even watched the show. Play the clip." Right. Yeah. And then they played the clip of Aaron and Michael doing it, and we must have watched that clip over and over, just dying laughing, and literally immediately made an episode about how much people hate Teen Titans Go, and I swear we must have made like 30 or 40 episodes, and we are just on the floor, dying laughing about it, and if only they knew how much enjoyment we got out of all of that hate, and then to slowly see it start to turn. Whereas it was kind of like the life of a teenager. It was like I hate it. I don't know. I mean, there are a couple of things that are pretty good about it. I don't know. There's this one time that was pretty funny. I guess it made me laugh. Anyway, I don't really go there though. It was like just watching them slowly creep towards the happiness that they could slowly start to say, not online. They can't say it online, but when they come to see us, then they'll finally be like, I really didn't like the show at first, but I kind of love it. Yeah. I love that, and those are the ones that are like they're in their mid-20s now. Those are the ones that we finally got back. So welcome to adulthood, y'all. That's what it's all about.
See, I love the transition from Teen Titans to Teen Titans Go, because I also like Batman and Batman Brave and the Bold, which are very different takes on Batman.
Yeah.
But one is sillier and lighter, and one is more a little more dark and brooding. But that's the great thing about these characters, is they have so much flexibility and so much ability to...
I think the hate didn't really come from the show itself, because it was always funny. And thank goodness the producers and everyone kept going, because it did grow on people.
Yeah.
I think initially people were just so disappointed that when they heard there was a pickup that it wasn't season 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And so that's why the hate started. And from us personally, we would love to tell both stories at the same time.
Absolutely.
And I think the fans deserve a season 6.
Yes.
I really do. And we're here for it. We're here for it. We've been wanting it too. It's a story like, Gendy wrapped up Samurai Jack so nicely. Did you guys see the finale with Ashi?
Yeah,
I feel like they deserve that. There's like so many pieces of this story that have been left untold, and I don't know if like producer people understand how much that bothers people. Like they deserve the ending to this, or at least the next chapter to this story.
Yeah. And they keep doing. They do X-Men '97. You know.
Well, we could do it at the same time.
They could do Titans 2006.
I mean, we record Teen Titans Go on Fridays. We could do season 6 on Thursdays.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, should we ask the crowd?
Yes, I'm clearing my calendar.
Wait, I'm just gonna take a little video. What did you guys want to ask the crowd?
We were just wondering if anybody out there was interested in a season 6 of Teen Titans, the original animated series.
They don't want one. They don't want one. I can't hear you.
Sacramento says yes. Sacramento says yes.
I think y'all see, we keep trying, right? We're on your side.
Oh, cool.
I want to thank you all so much. I want to thank all the fans here for making it out.
Thank you. Thank you.